Hey guys, a video on COREWEAVE. Yeah, this is where it gets tricky, okay? I've talked about, if you watch my S&P videos, about this point of control that I want to get back above it. Didn't want to lose it initially, but we lost it, but quickly recovered. And now the reaction here is very good, okay? 1, 2, 3. Either push a little bit higher here, then do a 4, 5, or do a wave 4 and a wave 5 now. Make a 5-wave move up here would be very, very strong. Hints of the Iranian sides also wanting to talk now to end the war under certain circumstances, or like certain promises. So again, good signs, okay? Then together with that, I talked about the Nasdaq. This X wave here is so high, like this retracement compared to the start here, that I can't label this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could, but the probabilities are much higher that this is an X wave or a B wave, meaning that the price action afterwards is a correction, is part of a correction and not a third wave. We calculated these these boxes here together with the point of control here of this range. We lost this one as well, but quickly now today we are recovering above it, and hopefully this can stay above it and push higher, okay? With that in mind, we have to now also consider that indeed this can still be a 1-2 and we move more directly to the upside, but it's still in between the both, okay? Because we have an 886 hit, chances are also still here that we take this low and that we then try again afterwards. We don't have to go very deep, in my opinion. Just take the low and reset with a nice 5-wave move to the upside, very clear, and then don't retrace that deep anymore. But of course the hard invalidation is taking this low. This is just probabilities, okay? You don't want the wave 2 to hit this. Now, when do we know that, like from what level onwards would we be able to say that, okay, this is indeed gonna be a 1-2 and we're gonna move higher? I think if this is gonna be the Z wave here in red, we have to go with A, B, C in a wave A, then a B wave here, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave C. Okay, A, B, C inside wave Z. So then this has to be a wave 1 and now a wave 2. What I can do is here locally add an 886. If price now pushes to here and also takes this high, then I think that's a first good sign for the bulls, because it would mean that, look, this structure here, the A, B, C, is breaking, because your C wave 1, 2, your wave 2 can't go beyond the B wave, okay? You want to move down here. But if you do that, then it's a first sign that this structure is wrong or is breaking, and it would then increase probabilities that this is an A or like a W, X, A, B, C in your wave Y inside a 1, 2 setup. I hope you can still follow me. I know this one is really tricky. So yeah, to me, I'm not selling my position. I've had it for a long time now. I'm in the red with this one, but it's okay. If it moves down, I can add more with my next paycheck, because I'm not gonna sell this one. I believe in it in the long term. The numbers will also become better once they have completed the buildings of the data centers, I believe, because they're burning a lot of cash now, making a lot of debt, but that will be solved, in my opinion. They have Nvidia and other big companies investing in them, working with them. It won't fade away, in my opinion. If it goes higher, it will be nice, and then I can still add, because it's still very early days for this one. It only exists for a month, for a year, the stock. It has very high targets if this one can pick up, so it's not going anywhere yet, okay? So if you're in indecision, you could wait to have more clarity or confirmation that this is gonna break out. If you believe in the company, then it really doesn't matter. Buy it here, buy it again in a month, or like DCA, dollar cost average, like you want. But yeah, okay, for me then, get above this level before losing this. will increase probabilities again that this is indeed the 1-2 setup and we're gonna move higher. But if this now fails to break above this point of control, for example, and starts to move down, then yep, focus will shift back to this box, to this area here, okay? And then we will try from here. Now Oracle, didn't look at it today, but also very strong day. Similar, like I've said earlier. Yeah, you know, you can see it yourself as well. Like even on the extended trading hours, yeah, it's a 3-wave move to the upside here. So I have to label it ABC. But indeed, you have some scenarios where you have a wave 1 with 3 waves. Then this wave 2 also went very deep. That's an additional frustrating price action for me, because if it like held the 618, for example, and showed the strong reaction, it would give a bit more confidence. We don't have that, okay? For example, a leading diagonal can have an ABC, okay? Yeah, so you get my frustrations, okay, with this one. It can easily, if the market cools off, for example, tomorrow or the day after, I don't think it's gonna do a very red day like the significance of the green day of today. But if some stocks are just stable, neutral, a little bit red, these might easily push down again, okay? This one and COREWEAVE to take the lows and then try again is what I'm trying to say. So with this one as well, yeah, because the structure is so ugly, I'm not gonna label this 1-2 yet. I will increase my probabilities for that if I see continuous strength here now, and if the price can get above this point of control again, maybe I can make a new point of control. Instead of from this range, I can take it from this whole range. No, it's approximately the same level. So at 155.22 is what we can focus on first, okay, to the upside. As long as we can't get above that, yeah, risk stays here, the highest to take the low and to test this region at 127, 130. Okay, again, repetitive a lot, but yeah, I think it's necessary to still remind you that, look, you don't need to rush, or you don't need to panic if it drops a little bit more, in my opinion. And that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.